Cruise news. Some controversy has been stirred as one cruise line rolls out a device for tracking children on board. Plus, the Department of Transportation has released a report detailing cruise ship incidents in the past 3 months. And I'm going to share with you information on fee hikes, dining changes, new ship information, and a lot more. Loads of news on changes, providing a bit of a shakeup, and I'm going to get you all the information fast coming up. Welcome to the Travel Scouts. My name is Jason. We are your cruise information channel. We get you the cruise news and information you're looking for quickly without wasting your time. So if you love cruising, consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and kick things off with number one. MSC Cruises has announced that when their new ship, the MSC World America, launches, it will introduce a new comedy club venue for their brand. The MSC World America is scheduled to launch in April of 2025. And when it does, it will have a new venue called The Loft that will be used for comedy, karaoke, and more. It is all part of an approach to provide a variety of entertainment options for their passengers. Sailings on the World America start at around $689 per person for a 7-day voyage. It will be one of the largest cruise ships in the industry, and it will home port in Miami, Florida. Number two, data has been released showing that the average age of cruise passengers has decreased by 11 years since 2019. The average age of cruise passengers in 2019 was 66 years old. However, the average age this year across all brands is 55 years old. The change is being attributed to two factors. The first is that there's an increased trend in multi-generational travel, where grandparents are bringing along their kids and grandkids as they cruise. The second factor is that many large new ships have launched that have activities designed to attract young families. Moving on to number three, Disney Cruise Line has announced that they are increasing their recommended gratuities for guests staying in concierge staterooms and suites. The suggested gratuity is jumping 52% from $15.50 per person per day to $23.50 per person per day. So for example, a family of 4 staying in one of these staterooms would have previously paid $434 in gratuities for a 7-night cruise. That same family will now pay $658 in gratuities, a $224 increase. Again, the change is only for concierge staterooms and suites. There has been no change to other stateroom categories. Next, number 4, Margaritaville at Sea has announced 2 measures that they will take to speed up the debarkation process at the Port of Palm Beach. The first step is that they will no longer offer valet parking beginning on November 1st. The cruise line said that the valet option would often create congestion as long lines would form while passengers were waiting for a driver to bring their vehicle. The second step that Margaritaville at Sea will be taking to speed up the debarkation process is that they will be introducing facial recognition beginning in January. This compares passengers' faces with their passport photo, and it processes people through the cruise terminal faster. Then number 5, Royal Caribbean is rolling out a major change to their dining package. A dining package offers a bulk discount for cruisers who like to frequent specialty dining venues for their meals. Up until now, the problem has been you could not make actual reservations until you boarded the ship. This made embarkation day a bit hectic as people would rush to make arrangements before everything was booked up. However, back in August, Royal Caribbean began testing a pre-book option for the Allure of the Seas. This went well, and it is now being rolled out fleet-wide. So if you book a specialty dining package, you should now be able to select preferred days and times for your meals. Royal Caribbean states that a courtesy reservation is made for you and it is communicated to you on boarding day. You can make changes to that reservation once on board. So the good news is that this will enable you to secure a reservation at the venue. The bad news is that the reservations that you receive may differ from your preferred times. To guarantee your preferences, you will still need to potentially make adjustments on day 1 of your cruise. Okay, I've got more cruise news pieces remaining, including the top headlines of the day, but now it is time for our fast mid-show check-in. In the last video, I asked if you are loyal to one cruise line. I received input from nearly 6,000 of you, and here are the results. Almost 2/3, 62% said yes, you are loyal to one cruise line. Meanwhile, 38% responded that you are not. Thanks for your input and all of the comments. Here is today's question. The question for today is this: how long have you been cruising? Have you been cruising A, more than 20 years, B, between 10 to 20 years, or C, less than 10 years? Chime in down below with how long you've been cruising. I'll look forward to reading that, but now on with the cruise news. Number 6, the New Zealand government announced that they will be moving forward with an increase to their border processing tax for cruise passengers. The tax will increase in New Zealand currency from $16.03 to $27.82. That is a 73% increase. This tax increase is set to go into effect on December 1st. Next, number 7, a little controversy as Royal Caribbean is testing some new child tracking technology. The Kid Finder technology is free and optional for parents on the Icon of the Seas. It involves a waterproof wristband available for children's ages 12 and under. Parents can then track the exact location of their kid via the Royal Caribbean app. Now, for those who have cruised with Princess, this is no different than the medallion that everyone receives and allows you to track anyone in your cruise party. However, with Royal Caribbean, the technology is currently causing a little controversy. With loads of children on board Royal Caribbean ships, some are reporting that the technology emboldens some parents to allow their children to move freely around the ship without adult supervision because they can track where they are at. Some passengers have noted this both with concern for the safety of the children and frustration at the disruptive behavior that they have observed. Quick question for you regarding this. Should cruise lines explicitly require children under a certain age to be accompanied at all times while on board the ship? Let me know down in the comments. Then number 8, the U.S. Department of Transportation has released their report on cruise ship incidents for the third quarter of this year. The Cruise Vessel Security and Safety Act requires cruise lines to report certain incident types to the FBI. This is only mandated for cruise ships that begin, end, or make a port call at U.S. ports. The Department of Transportation is then required to release a report with the totals by cruise line and incident type each and every quarter. For July, August, and September of this year, there were 47 separate serious incidents reported across 4 different incident types. Here are the details of the report in rapid-fire fashion. For assault with serious bodily injury, there were 6 total incidents, with Carnival having 5 of those and Princess having 1. For sexual assault non-rape, there were 20 total incidents, with Disney having 10, Carnival 4, Norwegian 3, Royal Caribbean 2, and Virgin Voyages 1. For sexual assault rape, there were 18 total incidents, with Royal Caribbean having 8, Carnival 4, Norwegian 2, Princess 2, Disney 1, and MSC 1. Then with theft greater than $10,000, there were 2 total incidents, with Carnival and Princess having 1 each. Bringing the totals for the quarter to 47 total incidents, with Carnival having 14, Disney 11, Royal Caribbean 10, Norwegian 5, Princess 5, MSC 1, and Virgin Voyages 1. Now, a few important notes. The first is that these are allegations only, and it does not mean that anyone has been proven guilty at this time. And second, for the cruise lines you did not see listed, it is because they did not have anything they were required to report to the FBI. Okay, subscribe and turn the notification bell on to stay up to date with the latest cruise news and information. The next video, it'll be coming out soon, but until then, keep on cruising and we'll catch you in the next video.